I had the opportunity to test the LokiThor AW401. The kind folks at LokiThor sent me a unit to test, and this is a 5-in-1 tool that is a jump starter, air compressor, car washer, power bank, and LED flashlight. So let's take a look at what's in the box. You get a lot. I was actually really surprised by how many accessories they include with the LokiThor. So you get your jump start clamps, which you obviously need for to jumpstart your car. You get a 12V adapter, a USB-C to USB-C cable, a USB-A to USB-C cable. I was really impressed that they gave these two different types of, they gave the 8 USB-A to USB-C adapter cable because a lot of times companies don't give you that and it makes it really annoying. For example, I got the new iPhone and they've changed the port that goes into the phone, and I did not have a USB-A to USB-C cable, so I had to go and buy one. You get air pump accessories, you get a water inlet and outlet pipe for the car wash, you get your connectors and a wrench, you get a handheld shower head so that you can spray the water out with the car wash, and you get a user manual. Um, so let's look at the build and design. So it's a compact and portable little device. There's a carry handle on top, and then it has rubber grips on the bottom so that it, basically stays in place once you set it down. There is a like an info screen in the front that gives you different information about your battery life, um, when you've connected different ports, different inputs, it gives you a reading on what's connected. And this is how you turn it on and off. And it's also how you turn the LED flashlight on. So, one of my favorite features is actually the rubber flaps that protect each of the outputs. It prevents like dust and dirt and moisture from entering. And it's a feature that you don't find on, a lot of power stations. So as I mentioned, the on the LCD screen at the front, you get your charging status, your DC, USB-A, USB-C outputs, external input voltage, time unit, pressure unit, and battery level. So let's look at the power bank feature. So the heart of this thing is the portable power bank. It has a capacity of, so it comes with a capacity of 20,000 milliamps and has an output of 60 watts. So it's not super powerful. This can roughly charge your smartphone 3 to 4 times, but it also is what powers the jump starter and the car wash, and basically is kind of what gives it the energy it needs to do all of its different tasks. So at its core, the LokiThor is a portable power bank. So it's just like a small battery. Has capacity of 20,000 milliamps and an output of about 60 watts. So at its core, the LokiThor is a portable power bank. It has a capacity of 20,000 milliamp hours and an output of 60 watts. So it's not super powerful, but it's enough to charge a smartphone about 3 to 4 times. At its core, the LokiThor is a portable power bank. Has a capacity of 20,000 milliamp hours and an output of 60 watts. So it's not incredibly powerful, but it's enough to charge your average smartphone 3 to 4 times. And this is basically how it runs all of its major functions. So you can charge it using a DC or a USB port. And let's look at cables and adapters that come with it. So you get, like as I mentioned earlier, a variety of adapters, including a USB to USB-A cable. So this shows you have your USB cables, and then you have your jump start clamps, and you have your air compressor hose, and also the hose that you use for the car wash. And it also comes with a little carrying bag, it's like a cloth bag that you can put all of the different cables and adapters inside. Let's look at the car washer. So the car washer has it's supposed to have a 200 psi pressure from a built-in water pump, and this is also empowered by the internal battery. What it's one of my favorite features because you can have basically water from any standing source. So let's say it rained and you wanted to use rainwater to wash your car. You can. You just need to have it in a bucket or however. You can actually even pull water from a river or a lake if you wanted to. So I really like that aspect of it. Um, So here's a demonstration of how it works, the car wash. There's a demonstration of how the car wash works. It's also water resistant because it will get wet as you are using it to wash. So I would have to say I wouldn't consider this a high pressure wash because as you can see, it's a decent stream, but it's not like a power wash. But it's plenty to get your car clean. And like I said, you can use any standing source of water. You could also use this as a camping shower. So because of the handheld shower accessory that they give you, it makes it really easy to use. You'd want to try to warm the water, obviously, because you know it'd be pretty cold. But it's a great tool for camping as well. Let's look at the jump starter. So it can start gasoline engines up to 8.5 liters and diesel engines up to 6.5 liters. It can be used with all 12-volt vehicles, including cars, motorcycles, boats, RVs, ATVs, SUVs, vans, tractors, and mowers. When fully charged, the jump starter should be able to deliver current of 2,500 amps and provide up to 60 jump starts. So it's a great backup to have in your car in case your battery needs a jump. Let's take a look at the air inflator and the compressor. So the air pump has a 150 psi compressor designed to inflate a standard car tire from 0 to 35 psi in 5 minutes. This was actually my least favorite feature. I found the design and the instructions to be confusing, and the Loki Thor doesn't tell you the current psi level of your tire. So this makes it hard to avoid overinflating, and I found it difficult to read the indicators. And so I actually ended up deflating my tires instead of inflating them. I have another car, like a car inflator that I always travel with in case of a flat, and I find it much easier to use than the Loki Thor. So I have to say this is my least favorite feature of the Loki Thor. So taking a look at the LED flashlight, this is pretty straightforward, really easy to use. There's just a flashlight button, and it's very bright. So it has 3 lighting modes. Again, it's a great camping tool. So now checking out price. So this retails around $239, and it's a bit more expensive than some of the competition. However, in the other similar products that I looked at, most of them did not include the car wash feature. So the Loki Thor seems to be unique in that aspect. And again, I really like this feature. It's really handy and you can use it for a variety of things, whether you're washing your car or taking a shower while you're camping. So that's the end of the video. Um, there will be links to the Loki Thor in the video description. And if anybody has any experience with it, especially with the tire inflator, I would love to hear. Thanks for watching this video.